All right, what's going on, everybody? This is KDW for the Wealth Wells coming at you again with another trading and training weekly pre-market prep. This is what I am looking for the week to make effective trades, to look for what could be moving the market, and what I'm going to be using inside of the SPY Only Options room and the Killer Whales to make effective trades. So let's get the preliminaries out the way. If you're watching this for the first time, click the link down below, come into the Wealth Wells Discord. We are a Discord of trading and training. That's what we do. I live trade every single day from 8:50 to 12 noon and sometimes past that. I'm also in the chat past that as well, but I'm live most of the day to help you guys understand how to trade effectively. Now, if you want the goods, if you want to know what my schedule is going to be, first thing you need to know, Mondays and Fridays, I'm free for everybody. Top side of the day, all the call outs, all the trade discussion is in the SPY Only Options room. Every other second of the day, I am going to be inside the Killer Whales private chat right here, folks. This Killer Whales private chat is going to have all proprietary levels posted inside of it. It's going to have other information. We post our swing trades, and man, did we go to the bank this week. My goodness, PBR 218%. I love it. Excellent. We also did some other swings there. SWN, XOM hit, NKLA hit. Very nice. So if you're hearing me, let's get our pre-market underway. Give me a thumbs up in the SPY Only Options room, folks. But this is where you're going to come. I'm going to be in here most of the time here for you guys to get the trades, and post your questions in here as well. All right. So let's take a look around the market. Now, inside of the general trade, I'll try to keep this to 15 minutes or less so that we can get on our way, get ready, review our charts and whatnot. Let's take a look at the top side of the month, or week rather. So looking at the week, we've got some manufacturing data, right, coming out on the Euro side there. We've got same on the US side there as well. So we'll be looking at that top side of the day, Monday. Okay, going into Tuesday. Let's see here. Vehicle information. We got some jolts coming out, so that's interesting. We'll see how that affects and moves the market there. Okay, so that's Monday and Tuesday. Let's see here. PMI coming out. Let's see here. Factory orders coming out there 10 o'clock as well on Wednesday. We'll be watching that. All right. As we go down the list here, let's see here, unemployment, we'll be watching that. FOMC talking a little bit there at 12 on Thursday. We'll be watching that there, okay? And let's get a good idea here on what's going to be happening stateside. Non-farm payroll, a little bit there, okay? We'll be watching that there on Friday. So overall, looks like we have an interesting week with volatility. Now, let's also take a look at our earnings. Let's see who's reporting this week, all right? And what type of earnings they're gonna post, and how that's going to affect the market. So let's see here, who's reporting this week. All right. And here we go. Just taking a look here at some of the earnings for who's reporting, and what's going to move the market. All right, so we know we had big tech earnings last week, right? And we know that as we went into last week, whatever we saw end of the week, major pop. So we're coming off of the heels of some nice tech earnings. I personally don't believe that the market is ready to run. I think that's more manufactured data there. I think that the market is really positioned to hold its position and then give up some goods personally. So top side of the week there, we've got Kellogg's reporting. We've got, HSBC reporting, and a couple of others, right? So I'm just going to kind of post this inside the Discord and go down the list here with what I see. And whatever stands out for the week, that's what we're going to track, right? and that's what we're going to respond to. So overall, I don't see any major movers on that Monday, and from a reporting standpoint, I don't see any major movers that's going to impact the market kind of moving in any direction or having any directional moves there. So we'll see if there's any continuation with the tech sector and how that moves. Let's take a look at that now. Okay. All right, so far, the overall futures and tech sector is finding a level of resistance here right around this 13,000 area there. Let's take a look at S&P. Same with the S&P. I want to look for a hold somewhere really around this 4,000 to the downside. We break that. We are falling back into last week's areas, but before the J Powell pump and before the run up there. And I'd be looking for us to hold around that 4120 area right here, right, for the week. If we actually are going to turn bullish, got some other notable earnings reporting this week on other sides of the market, right? Some financial there with HSBC that's going to report and the like. So we'll be watching that. Give me 1 second here. We'll be watching it. And looks like we've got, let's see, Uber, AMD, PayPal coming up this week. Let me snap this for you guys so that you can see it. All right, give me 1 second here. Okay. There we go. All right. So you got Uber, AMD, PayPal. Oxy will certainly be watching that. I likely will take a position there. I'll share that with you guys top side of the week, or I'll share it with the Killer Wells. Backside of the week, obviously Marathon's going to be interesting to watch. Everyone likes to trade Fubo because of the volatility there, so we'll be watching that. And then that's really what's on my list. There's some others here that we'll talk about that we'll get engaged on. But this is what could bring volatility into the market right now. I'm personally, historically, you guys know that I have a footing in tech. So two tech companies I really like to watch is Checkpoint and Fortinet. And I likely will take a position on those because I'm very familiar and acclimated with their movement. I'll take that as well. But I'll be watching energy this week for sure to see how it plays and if tech will cool off at all. Also, we did take an SWN run up last week. I'll be looking for continuation on that. You guys can see here inside of the Discord here in our swings. I'll show you here. We took an SWN position here and it immediately jumped out to 68%, took profit there. We'll be looking for continuation on that if we get it, okay? Overall though, here's what I'm looking for on the futures. As stated, I'm looking for a hold really above 4,100. That's my key area. 4,000 would be my second area here as we continue to move. I look for futures and healthcare to push us this week, and I will be looking for tech to either hold or the bottom to fall out. It just depends on how we're going to go. I don't think that we're in a position necessarily to just, crush it and start running, just like without any type of retracement on the market. But as long as the market, this is earnings season, so as long as the market is propped up there, we know that we could possibly see some continuation here. So SPY left us Friday around that 411.64. Nice run up backside of the day after that 11:30 time frame. So with that being said, we're going to look for a SPY to kind of hold those areas, right? And as it does, we'll be looking for it to test 416.56 area. If it doesn't test that area on SPY, then we'll be looking for a range day. If we get a move, Monday would be a nice day for a move there, and we can kind of expect something to happen there on in the market, right? So overall, I expect continuation, some ranging to happen with the market. We'll be watching geopolitical news, anything coming out of the market, and we'll be watching those earnings plays as I posted before in the Discord to drive the market, okay? So that's kind of what my layout is for the week. Obviously, you guys know my style. I've posted my earnings. I've posted my account. I've posted my trades. You have it all. And if you're looking for more than that, well, you got to come into the Discord. Okay. So do yourself a favor, right? Come into the Discord, folks. And the first thing I'd like you to do when you come into this Discord, you don't have to listen to my big mouth. Click the link down below after you verify yourself. Read the testimonials. Read the testimonials. All these folks can't be wrong. People that as their accounts are changing, their perspective on the market, their behaviors, and essentially their profits are changing with that. Then you can jump in the SPY Only Options room, or you can go get some training. I encourage you to get some training here. Sign up for training. You have to take them all in order. After that, you can come down and be a part of the Killer Whales, which is paid tier 3 access. You're going to get call outs, coaching, levels, and other trade discussion every day of the week. And I respond to those messages as well, guys. All right. So I'll take this time to answer a few questions. You can give me some questions inside the SPY Only Options room if you have any. But this is going to be a pretty short one because that's what we're looking at. We know earnings is going to drive this thing here. We're coming off of GDP from last week. And I'm really looking for some adjusted numbers on that GDP to affect the market personally. And I'll be watching that to see if those adjusted numbers come in and try to shift the market a little bit. And if they do, then we'll play that accordingly, right? So that's kind of what my playbook is for the week. And I'll answer some questions here for a moment. I'll leave it on the recording for live for everyone to get it since we're keeping it short this week. And the Killer Whales as normal, as posted, you'll get those levels inside of the Killer Whales channel. And we'll continue to crush it here. But looks like some of you guys are getting ready to ask some questions there. So I'll wait for that. But overall, I mean, I'll be posting some swings Mondays and Tuesdays. I post my swings and they usually absolutely hit. So we'll be looking in here. I don't do earnings plays necessarily, but if I have some confidence on some of these, I'll take the position, right? Robo Trader. All right, Robo Trader. And it looks like Chip answered you. Robo Trader said, do we need to have completed trainings in order to join Killer Whales group? So the answer is no, you do not have to have completed. You can join the Killer Whales at any time. Just know that we will direct your questions to this channel here, SPY Only Options Room. We like to keep the Killer Whales channel to trade discussions and etc. All right, when I'm doing coaching and trade discussions, we like to keep that separated, but you can join at any time. Don't worry about that. You can come in. If you're a brand new trader, just know we will ask you to point your questions to the SPY Only Options room. It doesn't mean you can't ask questions. We like to keep that feed clear for trade callouts, trade discussions, and etc. And it looks like you guys already answering this question. And as what was posted there, you know, most of the questions right there, see that they're covered in training. So do yourself a favor, get the training that you need to crush it. We don't leave any stone unturned. Everything is going to be there for you guys to be able to trade effectively and to be able to crush it every single day. So let's see if we get our next question. See if we get our next question here. All right, good. My pleasure, my pleasure, my pleasure, my pleasure. All right, we're going to keep this one a little bit short. Have I missed anything? Anyone else? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. So this weekend, we released something that's special and near and dear to me. It's specifically for the Killer Whales and the Wealth Whales Discord. It's not for the general public, although it's made available for the general public. So most traders, they really don't know how to track, you know, their trades. Most traders, they, you know, have a trading journal, but, you know, they don't really know what to do with that trading journal, right? They just write down a couple of things here and there. They, you know, make a couple of notes here and there. And, you know, after a little while, they move on to the next page, right? Quite frankly, they never really make any improvement. They never really get anywhere, right? And if you're one of those traders who really just has a trading journal that kind of looks like that, right? Is that you? It's just a bunch of lines. right? You don't know what to track. You don't know what metrics. You don't know what to do. If that's you, I'm sorry to tell you, the Discord that you're in is not helping you. Just writing down random things is not going to help you. I got to keep it real with you. You're not really going to get better. You're not going to get better. What you need is a proper day trading journal. So this weekend in the Discord here, we released our my proprietary day trading journal, and here it is. Boom, the Wealth Wells 90-day day trading journal. There are some awesome points inside of the data points in here to help you track, help you get a bead on the market and understand what to do. Now, where do you get it? Well, right now, we'll make it available on our site. Eventually, it will be removed from Amazon, but right now, you can go to Wealth Wells here. You can just type in the Wealth Wells, right? And you can go inside and search for our day trading journal. It's in digital and paperback, right? Super simple. For 90 days, you need a new one. This is the exact trading or tracking method that I use to come out of the day and crush it. And by golly, you have seen me crush it, guys. Let me just remind you here of just what we do typically, 25K per day. You've seen the trade recaps there. You've seen what I've been able to pull out of the market. I am telling you right now, all right, I'm going to give you the goods. You cannot get this type of profit, 25, 30, 40, 50, 100K per day. You will never get this without having a proper trading journal. It's not going to happen, folks. Hop on over to Amazon, grab yourself one. You don't have to take any training or be in tier 3 to get the trading journal. However, once you get training, once you get coaching, once you go over into mentoring programs, the journal is a must-have. All right. So that's it, folks. That's what we're looking at for the week. These are the levels we're expecting to hold. I'm watching keenly 4,000, 4,100. Those are my levels to the downside on SPY. For us to hold above there, we hold above those areas and we test. We'll continue to run. You know what areas of the market we're looking at as far as earnings. I will be posting my earnings plays in the SPY only options or the SPY, the killer whales area. And we'll be posting those Mondays and Tuesdays to crush it. All right. Other than that, folks, listen, I'll leave you with this. If you're thinking that you can just write down random thoughts, if you're thinking that you can just kind of come into the Discord and just, write down a few things, and you don't have a trading journal that has metrics and KPIs in it just like this, then you are fooling yourself. Remember this, folks. What gets measured gets improved. What gets measured gets improved. So when you have an actual day trading journal that you can get actual KPIs and measurements from, this is going to help you trade effectively. Then we can get some context to what you're doing wrong, your strengths and weaknesses, and we can put a trade plan together. So if you're in a Discord and you're just blindly following someone and you're not getting any real trading or training rather, then I'm going to invite you over to the Wealth Wells where we actually do trade effectively and we crush it every single day. All right, guys, I'll see you bright and early, 8:50 in the SPY only options room tomorrow right here to crush this thing. Come prepared. If you show up, you'll go up. I'll see you tomorrow. KDW signing out.